Hey, what's up? I'm back, and it looks like I have a few more items from the Genius Invocation TCG set 2 that came out courtesy of Shining Soul. Over here, you'll see that I have 3 of their new card packs that came out, and exactly 4 of their new deck boxes. So these are some of the new accessories that Shining Soul has released for the set 2, along with the set 2 of the Genius Invocation TCG. I'm quite interested in using some of these accessories for myself. So let's take a quick look at what we have here. So looks like for the card packs, we have 3 colors. We have I don't even know what this is. It's like a cat's tail brown, and there are exactly 40, 40 card sleeves for these. So perfect for a Genius Invocation TCG deck. There's only 40 cards total, so just enough for one deck. It's kind of a shame that they didn't add more, since I feel like having some extra sleeves lying around would be quite nice, especially if you did damage any of your existing sleeves. We have the Lazurite or blue. This is the Dvalin sleeves. I believe they're the exact. They're basically the same design as the ones you see in the game. And on the back, it says it's interesting that they have the official seal on each of these products. I guess they just kind of mass produced them, huh? And then we also have a Diona Pink. I don't really remember what the name of it from the game was. Although I would like to open these and take a look at and compare them with some other sleeves. I actually have no decks that use 40 sleeves, since all my Genius Invocation TCG decks are in Chinese. It's kind of hard to play with them, especially with other people. So I will be just keeping them around for now in case there is an English version releasing in the future, and then I'll probably bust them open and sleeve up some of my decks. But for the time being, all my other sort of TCGs, they don't use 40, they use more. So I will not be opening these for now. But if I were to guess, these look very similar to the RE promo sleeves that for the Riftbound TCG that Shining Soul has released. So they are quite glossy, and honestly, I feel like they're not that great to use because they're kind of hard to shuffle. But obviously, maybe other people would have different experiences. That's just something that I felt with the Shining Soul sleeves that I noticed. So on to the next items. We have the deck boxes. So these deck boxes, there's exactly 4 colors, and they're actually really large. Like, it feels like you can fit a lot. Like, they seem to be kind of excessive for a 40 card deck, because like these are kind of massive. So let's take a look at this turquoise. So each of these deck boxes is actually based off of a region. So this is the Mondstadt one. This is the Liyue. This is the Inazuma, and this is the Sumeru. So let's take a look at what it is. Very simple. We got a sort of a fake leather exterior, and on the inside we got like sort of a felt. And it looks like there is a magnet. So this seals shut just like that. So quite nice, quite nice. I actually will consider using these for some of my other TCGs as well. So let's take a look. I think the reason there's a lot of space here is probably to put the accessories. I know there's the dice, there's the character health markers, and whatever. Because like, let's suppose you put all your cards in here. Like, this would fit snugly over there, giving you quite a bit of extra space to put your tokens. And I guess just for comparison, this is I guess a Pokemon standard sized card box, and you can notice how much bigger the Genshin one is. And I guess for reference, I have a deck of cards here, which are all double sleeved. And these double sleeve cards like barely fit into this deck box. So I'm actually thinking of switching these over and using the Genius Invocation ones, because not only does this fit a deck of double sleeve cards really well, it also leaves a little bit of room at the front in case I do want to add tokens or like have some buffer. And another thing I like about this is that because it's like fake leather and soft, It's kind of it'll keep the sleeves quite nice and protected. One thing I don't like about like the plastic hard deck boxes is that sometimes when I put the sleeves in, they could like jam on the side and then damage the sleeves. So having this to be able to store my cards is actually quite nice. I lessen the chance of ruining my sleeves, and also I get a nice amount of space to put a double sleeve deck. And I think honestly, if my sleeves were not double sleeved, I could probably put two single sleeve decks in here. So that's quite nice. I'm gonna open up the Liyue one and the Sumeru one as well, since honestly these are really nice containers. I am gonna start using these as actual deck boxes from now on, because these plastic ones, they're nice, but I feel like they don't have a lot of space, and they also like, what is it? I feel like the quality is just not as good as these Shining Soul ones over here. So let's open all of them and put it all side by side for a nice little. I mean, I don't think there's really much to compare because it's all the same thing. I do notice that there is a little something different on the back. So for example, the Mondstadt one, we have the Mondstadt logo. For the Liyue one, we have the Liyue logo. For the Inazuma one, we have the Inazuma logo. And Sumeru, we have the Sumeru tree. So looks like we have all four over here. And whoops. And they all have the Genius Invocation TCG logo at the front and and at the top as well, with a little Shining Soul logo at the bottom. So it looks like we have just three patterns, one in the front, one on top, and one at the back. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Just reviewing some of these deck boxes and showing off the possible sleeves that you can get. And that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching.